Hi guys, happy Friday. Hope you guys had a great week of workouts. Excited for the weekend. Just a reminder, tomorrow, Team WOD, 9 a.m. Make sure you guys sign up for that. And then again, just moving forward for our classes, make sure you guys are signing up for classes on Zen Planner. And then if you can remembering to check into class, just so we can see who's coming to class and trying to keep a little better track of that. And then also log in your scores. Make sure that you guys are putting your scores in the Zen Planner. Again, a bunch of these workouts are going to be benchmark workouts, so we'll probably be doing them again in the future. It's always great to kind of look back, see what your scores were, and see how much you guys are improving. All right, so today, question of the day. Would you rather do wall balls or kettlebell swings? Toughie. Personally, I would do wall balls all day, every day. I absolutely cannot stand the feeling of your forearms getting like super sore from a workout when they feel just like blown up at the end. Like you can't even use your hands. You feel like a T-Rex. I absolutely hate that feeling more than anything. So easy one, wall balls all day. So make sure you guys comment below on what you guys would rather do. So for our warm-up today, we'll get right into it. We're gonna go 20 seconds through a few exercises, and then we're gonna go through it 3 rounds. And to kind of keep my breathing under control, guys, it is so hard to demo all of this and talk at the same time. I don't understand how people can go for runs with friends and just talk. Impossible. So I'm gonna show you guys each exercise and then talk about it. Hopefully I'm not dying. So first one is going to be 3 lateral plank walks one way with a push-up down dog and then back the other. So we'll start in our plank. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, push up, down dog. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, push up, down dog. So we'll go through each of those for 20 seconds. Next one is going to be right leg lunges. So right leg is forward. We're just going to be doing lunges here like this. A few points of performance. We want to make sure that our knee is staying right over our ankle. Guess you guys can't really see that. So what I mean is we want to stay away from our heel coming up off the ground and having our knee way in front of our toe. That just puts a lot of pressure on the front of our knee. We kind of want to stay away from that. So knee always right over our ankle, chest nice and upright. So look like this again. Next one is going to be shoulder taps. So in that plank position, opposite hand, opposite shoulder. When we're doing these, really try to keep our hips nice and quiet. We want to refrain from really opening up as we tap. Try to keep everything as quiet as you can. So we'll go left leg lunges. Then we're going to go arm circles forward. Just tiny arm circles. You know, air squats. So again, same process, back and down, keeping that chest nice and tall. Arm circles backwards. And that's it. So we'll go through, again, 20 seconds of each exercise times 3. Whew, and I'm only slightly out of breath. All right, so our pre-WOD today, we're gonna get a little gymnastics-y. We're gonna go handstand holds. So we're gonna go 8 rounds of 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off, handstand holds. See how far you guys can make it. If you're lucky enough to have a wall to kick up to, awesome. I really don't in here. So just a few points if you guys are going upside down, is when you're upside down, really focus on keeping that rib cage down. We talk about this a lot in class. So when we're upside down, trying to not let our rib cage be open. Try to keep that rib cage down, core nice and engaged the whole entire time. Pressing with our arms into the floor nice and hard, and then our lower body. Only our heels should be touching the wall. We don't want our hamstrings or our glutes to be touching the wall, because a lot of times that's going to mean that we're losing our midline. So nice straight line, up and down, eyes forward. So one of our scaling options is going to be if you have a couch or chair. We're going to do piked handstand holds. So we'll put our feet on our couch. We're going to try to walk our hands close so that our torso is as vertical as we can make it. And we'll just hang out here. Mostly same points of performance there, driving our hands into the ground, finishing with our head through, eyes looking back. And then our other scaling option is going to be in that down dog position. Except today we're going to try to rock up onto our toes if we can, make it a little harder. So that will look like, so our down dog, up onto our tippy toes, head through here. And then we'll hold that for 20 seconds. 20 seconds of rest, 8 times. All right, and then our WOD today. So our WOD today is broken down into 2 AMRAPs, 2 8-minute AMRAPs, so the 2-minute rest in between. And then the workout is an ascending by 3 ladder. So we'll start with 3 reps, 6, 9, 12, and so on, of ground to overheads and overhead reverse lunges. So that ground to overhead, that can be a snatch, a clean and jerk. If we have a plate, it'll be plate ground to overheads. If you have a kettlebell, if you're comfortable enough going kettlebell snatches, great, you can do that. If you'd rather do a clean and jerk, that's fine. And some people also with kettlebells have been doing like a kettlebell deadlift, reverse curl it onto their shoulders, and then pressing overhead. That's fine too. If you have 2 lighter dumbbells, you can also use both of them at the same time. Single, you guys can switch off again, however much you would like. So on that set of 33, you don't have to do all 33 with one arm. Switch as often as you want, every rep or every other set, whatever you feel comfortable doing there. One of our scaling options is going to be kettlebell swings today. So if you have a kettlebell, right, you can do it with that. You can also do kettlebell swings with a dumbbell by holding just one of the heads of the dumbbell. I'll show that. And then our other scaling option is going to be push-ups. So we're going to do those on our toes, on our knees, or onto an elevated surface. If you guys have like a coffee table, couch, chair, anything like that will work. So I will show you a few variations. I feel like I can never get it so my whole body's in the frame. Try my best. All right, so the first one is going to be our snatch. So again, in our snatch, hips start nice and low, back is flat. As we drive upward, think about keeping that dumbbell nice and close to our body by keeping our elbow high, receiving the dumbbell in a quarter squat, and standing. So again, look like this. Show you from the front. And back down. I don't have a kettlebell to show, but I do have a plate. If you'd like to do plate ground to overheads. Oh, you guys, the breathing. So you'll start with your thumbs furthest away from you. Again, hips nice and low, back nice and flat. As you stand, you're going to rotate the plate kind of where your belly button is, keeping it close, and pressing overhead. Something like that. Right there. Then our other option, we have clean and jerks. So it's going to be same setup to our snatch. So we're going to pop it onto our shoulder first, and then we can pop the weight overhead. Do you guys hear my breathing? Oh my goodness. I swear I work out. And then our other scaling option is push-ups. Again, push-up, chest hits the ground, and pressing back up. We can do these on our knees as well. Same thing, chest hits the ground, and pressing straight up. Trying to send those elbows back at a 45-degree angle, not letting our elbows get too wide there. Then you can also do those on a couch. Again, on our feet, or even on your knees. And then our last movement is going to be reverse lunges, overhead. So with whatever weight we have, we're holding it overhead. If you guys are comfortable going 2 arms over, if you guys even have a barbell, you can also do this with a barbell, I forgot to mention that, or 2 lighter dumbbells, we can hold them both overhead, and we'll be stepping back for that lunge, returning to our starting position. So I'll show you that with a dumbbell or just a single dumbbell. And stepping back in. And then with a plate. Scaling option, we can hold our dumbbell or kettlebell in our goblet. Or we can hug that plate. A few key points for our reverse lunge is like we were talking about in our warm-up. We want to make sure that we're getting our knee to end up stay right over our ankle. So what that's going to look like is here, knee right over ankle. I'm not stepping super far. I'm not stepping too shallow. So we should have even weight throughout our whole foot as we push, stand, and drive back, drive through that heel. What else do I have for you guys? Scaling option for that is going to be no weight. So we can keep our hands on our hips there, or even out in front, whatever's more comfortable for you. Again, that's an 8-minute AMRAP, 2-minute rest in between. Start off where you left off in the first one. So if you were on your 30th rep of your reverse lunges, and you're on your set of 33, you would then start the second AMRAP with 3 reverse lunges, and then go into your ground to overheads, if that makes sense. Hope you guys have fun with this one. Make sure you guys either comment below with your scores, or if you have Zen Planner, put it in the Zen Planner. Can't wait to check out how you guys do. Have fun.